Hello everyone. Today we'll be solving the first problem of LeetCode 75, which is merge strings alternatively. And the question gives us two inputs, word1 and word2, and we need to add add the characters from the strings alternatively. Let me explain you through an example. Consider we are given as word1 as ABC and another word2 as DEF. So basically, our output should contain the first character of the first word, then the first character of the second word, and then we need to repeat this process from both the strings, taking one character from the string at a time, and we need to repeat this until one of the string is completely used or exhausted. And once that happens, in this case, suppose there was a D over here. So if there are four characters, but here there are three characters. So if we take alternatively from both the strings, a D will be left out from the first word. So in that case, we just need to add the D or any remaining characters from the remaining string to the our output. And let's head to the coding section. We'll be solving this problem using Java and Python. Let's start with Java. In Java, you can't just simply add in strings because strings are immutable. So we'll be using string builder. String builder. This is how you create a string builder in Java. Let's initialize two pointers and let's iterate through both the strings. This is how you iterate through the strings. I have noticed few people using logical OR over here instead of logical and you shouldn't do that, because if you use logical OR in the place of logical you'll get an error saying that that index doesn't exist in the string, mainly because you're trying to iterate through that index which doesn't exist. So use logical AND instead of logical OR. Let's add the first character from the word1. uh, to add the characters in the string builder, you use append function, and you need to add the index using char at function. Similarly do for the second word as well, and then just increment both the pointers. Now we need to make sure that there is no remaining characters left over. You can do that simply by going through each strings at a time. uh, I hope you're following along what I'm saying, and do the same thing for the second string as well, which is word2. And you can just simply return a string builder, because it will give you an error because the return type is string. So what I'll do is I'll just convert this string builder into string using toString function, which is a built-in function. There you go. I'll try submitting the solution, and it does accept my solution. So let's now head over to the Python 3 solution. Pretty much the logic is the same. Only difference would be there'll be a syntax difference. Let's create a list, and let's initialize two pointers. And I'll just do the same thing which I did for Java, adding characters one at a time. I'm using this dot like a open close parenthesis then dot join function, mainly because I need to convert this list into string, which is the return type. There you go. Now let's try submitting the solution, and it does accept. So now let's look at the time complexity and space complexity of our output. The time complexity would be big O of n, mainly because we're just passing through the strings, and will not big O of n, it might be big O of n plus m, mainly because we are traversing through both the lengths. So it will be big O of n plus m, and the space complexity would be the same, big O of n plus m. It can be even big O of 1 if we are considering the output as not the part of the space complexity, which is considered in many LeetCode solutions. And thank you for watching this video, and I'll be doing the rest of the LeetCode problems as well. So if it is interesting to you, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.